prostitution with a minor and hiring a minor for sexual contact. Freeman said the encounter started simply enough.
She was attempting to obtain an autograph from Mr. Kelly. He gave it to her and also gave her a phone number and told her to call him.
That call allegedly led to a hotel meeting and inappropriate contact. Kelly is currently facing similar charges in Illinois and New York. Freeman says he's not sure when Kelly will return to face a Minnesota judge. Gernal Scott, Fox News.
Just sentenced in New York, the Florida man who admitted mailing pipe bombs to critics of President Trump, including prominent Democrats. Cesar Sayoc gets 20 years in prison. His attorneys argue the devices were intended only to frighten the recipients and weren't designed to actually injure the targets. Again, the man who mailed pipe bombs to critics of the president, Cesar Sayoc, gets 20 years in prison. The most successful quarterback in Super Bowl history, Tom Brady, now looking at a 2-year contract extension worth $70 million.
Brady will become the 6th highest paid quarterback into the NFL. Fresh off winning his 6th Super Bowl ring, fresh off his 42nd birthday this past weekend, Brady will be in a New England Patriots uniform through the 2021 NFL season. Originally slated to earn $15 million this year, Brady will get $23 million this season. And instead of becoming an unrestricted free agent at season's end, Brady will earn $30 million next season and $32 million in 2021 when he would be 44. Jared Max, Fox News.
Recapping the Wall Street sell-off, the Dow drops 767 points, but it was down even more during the session. I'm Lisa Brady. This is Fox News.
The guy... IHOP now has buttermilk crispy chicken made with all-natural chicken breast and a signature blend of seasonings. Why am I running? Because IHOP now has buttermilk crispy chicken made with all-natural chicken breast and a signature blend of seasonings. Whoa! We're talking chicken sandwiches, chicken and waffles, even chicken and pancakes. Like, move it, Gray Van! IHOP has crispy chicken!
Run in to try IHOP's new buttermilk crispy chicken strips and pancakes for just $6.99. For a limited time, price and participating restaurants may vary.
Family Finance has been serving the people of Guam since 1959, and they'll continue to be there for you in the years to come. Whether you're looking to get a personal loan for that summer vacation or paying off those long overdue bills, Family Finance has got you covered. Apply for a personal loan from $1,000 up to $3,600 by calling Family Finance in Agutya at 475-4545, Upper Tumon at 647-5626, or in Dededo 633-4473. Family Finance, serving the people of Guam since 1959.
We understand what matters to you because at Docomo Pacific, we're a family too. With the Now Family program, mom, dad, and kids stay connected on the latest devices the whole family can enjoy. For just $155 a month, get 3 lines with 30 gigs of 4G LTE data each, and endless use of your favorite apps without affecting your monthly data bucket. Add more, get more, save more. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply.
Half a day and good morning, Guam. News time here at The Point is 7 minutes past 6 a.m. this Tuesday morning. I'm Kevin Kerrigan. Here's a look now at some of the top stories from the Guam Daily Post. 37-year-old Joshua Rivera Palacios had 5 prior criminal convictions before he was charged in the murder of Keith Castro. Among his prior convictions were burglary, theft, robbery, and criminal trespass. Palacios made his initial appearance in Superior Court yesterday on his latest arrest. According to the magistrate complaint, Palacios told investigators he didn't remember being at the Gigo home where Castro was shot to death on July 28th. The complaint states that he told police he had used methamphetamine for several days prior to the shooting, and the drug caused him to black out. Assistant Attorney General Alicia Draper DeHart told the court that Palacios is a danger to the community with a history of prior arrests and convictions. Judge Jonathan Kwan agreed to her request for a $500,000 cash bail. Palacios and his co-defendant, Thomas Mark Titano, are scheduled to be back in court for a preliminary hearing on August 13th. 34-year-old Frankie Rosalind, a former prison guard accused in connection with a conspiracy to smuggle drugs into the Manilao prison, walked out of Superior Court Judge Anita Secola's courtroom yesterday after pleading guilty to official misconduct as a misdemeanor. Rosalind was facing up to a year in prison, but he was sentenced to 2 years of probation and ordered to pay a $500 fine. Following his hearing, Rosalind told the Guam Daily Post that he felt good. although he condemned the Guam Police Department's Mandanya Drug Task Force that arrested him and 12 others back in August 2017. They were all arrested in an alleged scheme to bring methamphetamine, cell phones, and other contraband into the Manilao prison for 2 maximum security inmates. We'll have more news after this.
Mezcla Chamorro Fusion Bistro brings you island hospitality with a true taste of modern Chamorro cuisine. A bistro look that feels like home. Their menu features local and traditional flavors with a twist. From their famous Calaguan Hapa to fresh ahi poke salad and their award-winning barbecue ribs. Mezcla takes your favorite local dishes and serves them with extra flair that you'll only find at Mezcla Chamorro Fusion Bistro. Stop by their newest location in the Grand Plaza Hotel in Tumon. For reservations, call 969-2652. Mezcla, a true taste of Guam.
It's important to have claims process that works for you. At Guahan Insurance Services, we make things simple and convenient. Same door you walk in to purchase your insurance is the same door you open to file your claim. We can't pretend that the car insurance claims process is fun, but we can promise a hassle-free and speedy recovery without any runarounds. For your home, auto, and business insurance, visit us at the Camacho Landmark Center on Marine Corps Drive in Tamuning. Don't forget to like us on Facebook or give us a call at 475-1162 or text 929-SAVE. That's 929-7283.
10 minutes past 6 a.m. here at The Point. No further appeal is left for the Port Authority of Guam, and General Manager Rory Respicio says the port will follow the decision of the Supreme Court of Guam in the case of Agate Mayor Kevin Siswico. Siswico stands to receive years of back pay and possible reinstatement as an accountant at the Port of Guam, even though the Civil Service Commission determined he did not meet the qualifications for the job. However, the Supreme Court of Guam determined that the 60-day rule was violated when Siswico was fired. They ordered his reinstatement with back pay. It's a Supreme Court order, said Respicio. Not following the court order could result in being held in contempt of court. We are determining the total liability per the court order, he said, and we will make that amount available once it has been determined. Former Port General Manager Pedro Leon Guerrero signed off on Siswico's personnel action form approving his hiring, according to Civil Service Commission documents obtained by the Guam Daily Post. Those records also show that in September 2012, a CSC review of Siswico's hiring concluded the employee possesses absolutely no credible work experience associated with accounting and therefore should not have been qualified for the job. The whole thing was sloppily handled administratively, said Respicio. Now the port is saddled with back pay, attorney fees, plus interest. This amount will be quantified and reported to the Port Board. Senator James Moylan has introduced 4 new bills aimed at reducing GovGuam spending. One measure would prohibit all 25 GovGuam line agencies from using their individual budgets to pay the salary of a deputy director in their department. Bill 189 does not bar the hiring of deputy directors. It would instead require that the funding come from the governor's budget if the executive branch feels that such a position is needed. A similar bill, 190, would also force the governor's office to shoulder the cost of executive security by blocking the Guam Police Department from using its funds to pay the cost of providing security to the governor and lieutenant governor. A third measure would do away with the Guam Liaison Office in Washington, D.C. The duties established by statute replicate many of the responsibilities already entrusted to the Office of Guam Delegate, states Bill number 191. And the fourth measure restricts funding for cell phone and wireless services. Bill 192 would extend the current restrictions on paid cell phone service for GovGuam employees to the governor, lieutenant governor, speaker, chief justice, the presiding judge, and all elected officials. The measure would not apply to public safety or health agencies. For these stories and more, log on to postguam.com or pick up a copy of today's Guam Daily Post. Ray and Mike now take a look at our rainy weather.
No, sunny skies today in the forecast. Yeah, no, it's going to be a nice day. Sunny skies, winds out of the east. It's grill mark weather today, friends.
Not.
For sure not. Breezy, numerous showers, isolated thunderstorms, southwest winds 15 to 25 miles an hour today. We need to riff on that for a second because today's rather windy these days. We got highs around 84 degrees and overnight lows. Last night didn't go too far from about 77 degrees. Sunset tonight will be at 6:47, and the sun tried to come up this morning at about 6:06. Both Mike and I went out outside just to see if there was going to be something, and more light from the cars and reflected off the wet road surfaces than there was a whole lot of light coming in off the actual sky. We'll take a look at the weather radar. Michael Knight, Duke Sky Talker in our weather center here, is going to tell you the sad wet tale for Guam today.
Yeah, what a mess. And these showers just moved in starting around 5 this morning. The biggest push starting to get done here, but there's more back behind it, and will be more as we go on through the day today and tomorrow and Thursday and maybe Friday. Yeah, National Weather Service says this may stick around for the rest of this week. Got a lot going on, a lot of tropical activity. Of course, the peak of the Madden-Julian Oscillation always brings this sort of thing. So big monsoon that's stretched out from the Philippines down towards our area, and you've got a couple of systems on either end of that. You've got Tropical Storm 10W Lakima that's over there by the Philippines, and we'll see that here on satellite. That's that blob all the way over there to the west, to the left, that's spinning around
the screen, yeah.
And then you can see 95W Invest starting to get its act together. Like, it got some banding going on there as well. So this system is expected to develop, and it's going to go ahead and cruise off to the west and west-northwest and pull away from us. But in all of that time, and as long as that takes, which will be the next 2 or 3 days, we're going to keep getting assaulted by all these showers and thunderstorms just pushing over the island. It's kind of nice when you got the clouds and there's no rain, but then all of a sudden the rain comes in, the wind picks up to what feels like 100 miles an hour sometimes. And then it all goes away again. So that's what we'll see from more of today. Flash flood advisory, flash flood watch in effect until tomorrow. That may be extended if this weather sticks around. And of course, you don't want to be out near the reefs because the waves are big.
High surf advisory along west and south facing reefs as well. 6:14 in the morning. That's news and weather together. Brought to you by Bank Pacific, banking on the Pacific for 65 years.
65 years ago, Bank Pacific opened its doors to our community. As we celebrate, we offer you a special 65th anniversary personal loan rate for as low as 4.65%. For travel, back to school, a wedding, do whatever you want with the money. We just want to give it to you for as low as 4.65% APR. It's our birthday present to you.
Bank Pacific, where others put branches, we place roots.
Equal opportunity lender, member FDIC, conditions apply.
6:15 in the afternoon. You know, it's fun being me. I'm sitting around the house last night, and